So welcome back to some more Paper Mario, where last time we made our way back to Toad Town and scoured the world for quizzes. Yeah, it was annoying. It was very annoying. This time, we are going further within Toad Town tunnels, now that we can. Pretty nice, right? So, Toad Town Tunnels is kind of its own dungeon, kinda. There's a lot of different places to go within this place. It's kind of strange. Over here you have like a weight puzzle. Oh god, hello friends. I'm just gonna let I was gonna let Bombette deal with it. Can I crush you? Oh, no. That'd be funny if I could. Bombette, you deal with it. Yeah. So, Bombette is dear god, 6 power. Bombette is a lot more powerful if she had FP. Crap, okay. Let's do refresh. Thankfully, the Zap badge will make it to where we can not take as much damage from enemies. Well, we can at least deal damage back to enemies, but I digress. So, she has the new move of Power Bomb. Spam A! 6 damage across the board. Pretty nice, right? And you're screwed. So I guess that's also showcasing another potential build is a pure tank, like a spike tank build, I guess you could say. In which you put on things that hit enemies and, well, while you're defending. You don't take damage, but you deal damage back. Hence, come on. I'm trying to get Bombette to blow this guy up. Okay, come on. Get over here. You suck. Okay, well, at least you're distracted enough for me to just blow you up. So, with Zap Tap and Damage Dodge, we can not take as much damage and we still do damage back if the enemy attacks us. It's pretty cool, actually. Let's go hit you. 3 damage. Bombette does a lot more damage now. And we'll just do a simple hammer. 4 damage. Not too shabby. Say, I actually like this combo a lot. I really like the Zap Tap with Damage Dodge because if you're good at timing, you just won't take a lot of damage and enemies will just constantly hit themselves. It's pretty great. I really need FP. Where do I want to go first? Actually, I think I want to go left. Oh, hello. Just gonna deal with you the bomb way. Oh, and you got Buzzy Beetles here too. Okay. Wish I had Quake Hammer, but I'm not gonna have a choice. Okay. We'll go stomp on the Buzzy Beetle. I don't think any Koopa stuff, like Buzzy Beetles or actual Koopas, I don't think they're affected by the Zap Tap badge. We can see in a second. Let's see. Buzzy Beetle? Yeah, no, they're not affected by that. Alright, let's just jump on you. And we'll just work on them one at a time. Pretty simple. Man, 3 damage. That is so much nicer. Merly. This is kind of a pointless one for this. Actually, I'm gonna do nothing. Yeah, wait, don't take damage from that. Thanks, Merly. You've been coming in clutch for kind of no reason. You've been giving me a bunch of star points, which I very much appreciate. Not too bad. So I do want to have Goombario on us for a second. I see. There we go. That's the thing I never showed too. You can interact with items with the hammer. So if they're just slightly out of your reach, you could use the hammer to, well, collect things. We have ourselves a new enemy. The Paragoomba. This is a Paragoomba. Paragoombas are nasty winged Goombas who make their home in the Toad Town tunnels. Max HP 7, attack power 2, defense power 0. Just like Paragoombas lose their wings when attacks. When attacked, then they fall and become Goombas. I can't speak today. Jesus. I could see if Sleep Stop works. I do want to show this off. There we go. Go to sleep, buddy. Yep. He just won't be able to move for a couple turns. Not too bad. Getting better at timing at this game, at least. I guess that's the benefit of playing 6 episodes straight in a row every time. You start to get better at the game in the middle of the recording session. Not too bad. Alright, we'll head bonk you. For once, Goombario is pretty helpful against these Buzzy Beetles. Nice. Alright. Goomba comes back up after a turn. We'll just stomp on both of these Buzzy Beetles so we don't have to worry about them. Pretty simple enough, right? This is not really much to say with these enemies. They're pretty open and shut case for the most part. Okay. Let us... I'd rather jump on the Goomba because then he could probably knock himself out eventually. Well, I don't know. I'm thinking too far into it. I guess since we're just fighting enemies, I've been having a new annoyance. So, I mentioned a while back when, I think it was like at the end of Persona 3, and I'm talking like episode I guess, not the main game, where I was starting to have an issue with the new capture card, because I had gotten a newer capture card, where I would have audio popping issues, and eventually I just like basically made all the LPs not use capture card stuff until I figured out what the deal was and all that. And the way I sort of fixed it was I changed the color. I think it's the color codec. Ooh, Dizzy Dial. Get rid of the Tasty Tonic. We don't need it. I basically changed the color codec of the capture card within OBS to where the audio popping doesn't exist. Cool. It no longer exists. Problem is the Power Smash badge. This is nice, I guess. It's basically a more powerful form of the normal hammer. It can be pretty powerful. It's not bad. It just is a high cost. But anyways, the new issue I have is that whenever I did not mean to do that. If I go beyond like 30 minutes on a recording, the video itself, when it gets processed through OBS, will randomly have an audio, like the audio will randomly stop and then resume where it was before, like a second or two later, making all the audio desynced. Can you please jump, Mario? I'm pressing A. And, yeah. Now, thankfully, it is solvable in OBS. You guys, in OBS, no. It's solvable in editing, so for you guys, you shouldn't have even noticed it, but for me, it is such an annoyance because it's, well, I don't know. It's not terrible like I'm making it out to be. The problem is just, it's the annoyance of having to correct the audio when it shouldn't have been broken to begin with. And for the last episode and the episode when we were exploring Dry Desert, it happened both times because both those episodes were around a 50-minute recording session. So it's quite ridiculously annoying because you have to scrub through the entire video to see where it cut out when, again, it shouldn't have cut out to begin with. I digress. Does that take you out of your wing form? I guess I won't know. There we go. Oh, it does? Oh, no, it does not. Okay, I'll just take you out of the sky then. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Here's what I think is going on. Because the audio popping thing was because I think the cable itself has a, the cable that it came with. I'm using an Elgato 4K something. I can't remember what it's called. 4KX or something like that. It's like the 4K version of the HD60. So I can record at higher quality. But the problem is I can't really do that because the higher quality I go, the more audio popping happens. From what I've been told by, one of my buddies who's a very big, he knows his stuff when it comes to tech. It's some kind of RF problem, I think, with the cable. And to my knowledge, it is with the cable that's going from the PC to the, the USB-C from the PC to the capture card. Because I've swapped that cable out with different capture cards, or I swapped that cable out with different cables, I mean. And it didn't have the audio popping issue. So, I don't know, man. It's just annoying. Anyways, so we want to go, where do I want to go here? Actually, I did not want to go over here. I did not mean to go over here. I completely got, I lost my train of focus. Jesus, that's what I'm trying to say. So I know I need to buy a new cable for that so I can stop that. But honestly, like, if that's the only annoying thing, as long as the audio is fine and I can fix it, then whatever. Over, do I want to be over here? Yes, I do. I want to fall into the hole. Oh, hello. jump scare much. Jesus. All right, para-carry, you deal... Actually, can I just hammer the guy? I could quick hammer. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna hammer the Goomba. So yeah, I'll have to look into doing that if I really want to solve that issue that badly. But I mean, honestly, it's not concerning me that much as long as I can resolve the... That's not a diagonal spike. What the crap? All right, never mind. I guess normal spikes can't be... I can't hurt spiked enemies with para-carry. That's really stupid. I thought it was with diagonal spikes. What the crap game? All right, whatever. Anyways. I just get annoyed with tech issues like that because it's something I really want to solve. And again, it's mostly just a noise. Marley, this is not the time for you to be giving me a damage buff. I don't need it right now. It's so overkill. But yeah. And plus, I did read too. Anyways, the super block, we'll go give that to Goombario. Because it's the only person we could put that on. Not too bad. I just don't like that I have weird issues. And again, as long as it's an audio issue I can fix, then I don't really care that much, but I digress. Anyways, so now we want to go... I guess we want to... Actually, where do I want to go? Actually, I want to leave this room. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. I am losing my mind. So, back down here. Didn't even mean to do that. And actually, we haven't been down here yet. I'm going to do Quake Hammer, because that makes the most amount of sense to me. Yeah, sorry to ramble on about that. It's just... I don't know. Oh, by the way, Goombario, he now does more damage, and he has Charge, which allows you to charge up your next attack. It's kind of pointless, but hey, he's doing 2 damage per hit now, which is great, by the way. Got the damage. Dodge! Nicely done. And I have to attack that spiked Goomba because Goombario can't damage him. So... yeah, enough rambling about tech issues. It's just annoying me, that's all. But I digress. As long as you guys aren't having any problems, then I'm fine. I can deal with editing. I edit a lot, so I like editing. We have these blocks that we can't do anything with, so just wanted to show that off. But we're pretty much done here for right now. So let's head back to Toad Town. With all of those, actually, well, yeah, no. With all those star pieces that we got, which I can't show that we have, there's another badge I want to go and grab, and I'm going to do that real quick at Shooting Star Summit. Back here once again. I want to go see Merlo, for we have a crap ton of star pieces now that, well, we farmed Chuck Quizmo. Annoyingly so. So, Flower Finder, yeah, no. What I want is Power Plus. Power Plus is so freaking good. Easily a must-have. Power Plus increases jump and hammer attack powers by 1. And that's just a flat buff. So, what I want to get rid of, because it requires 6. It is quite expensive. Yeah, 6. We can take... I haven't shown Deep Focus off or Double Dip yet. I like Dodge Master. You know what? We'll get rid of all the evasion stuff. Oh, I already have the evasion stuff off. Never mind. We'll take Damage Dodge off. No, I want to show how powerful Mario can be with Power Rush. It's really stupid. I want to keep Speedy Spin on for obvious reasons. We'll take off Sleep Stomp. We've shown that off. And, man, I'm not getting a lot of... We can take off Dodge Master, which is really misleading, by the way. Yeah, I mean, and Deep Focus, it just charges up your focus more. We don't really need to show that terribly. Power Plus. Yeah. We are pretty strong, and I need to heal. Meet you back in Toad Town after I heal. Body and mind refreshed. That's what I was trying to say. I'm losing my mind. This is the 6th episode of sixth video of a single recording session, so I'm losing my mind. Anyways, we want to go back to Town Tunnels because I want to go back to Goomba Village. And, this is starting something terrible. We want to go and see Goompapa. Howdy, Mario. How are you doing? You're Goompapa, correct? The name's Paracary. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on for a moment. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. Hey, thanks. Much obliged, Mr. Postal Worker. Oh, great news. Fishing is one of my hobbies, and this is from a friend who's planning a fishing trip. I can't wait. No, sorry to pile work on you, but can I give you a letter? If it's at all possible for you, could you deliver this to a toad named Musty? He hangs around the castle garden. I'd really appreciate it. To Musty. That's a really unfortunate name. You can already see where this is going. We give a letter to a person, they give us a letter back, and we find the next recipient. Here's the thing with this. This is gonna be a long quest chain that will take up pretty much the entire game. So we gotta stay on top of it. So, first person we want to go and see after Goompapa is Musty. If you're wondering who that is, it's this guy, right outside the ruins of the castle. You are Musty. Again, really unfortunate name. Not as bad as Twink, but yeah. Oh, it's from Mr. Goompapa, that old codger. We think alike, he and I. It's been ages since I saw him. Too long indeed. This reminds me, I was just thinking about sending a letter to one of my other friends. Your timing is perfect. This letter is to my friend. His name is Coover, and he lives in Koopa Village. I'd like you to deliver this to him. I bet he's near the entrance of the village. He usually hangs out in front of the Toad House that's right on the edge of town. No big rush, but it would be nice if he got it soon. To Coover! Meet you in Koopa Village. Over in Koopa Village, more specifically, we gotta go to the entrance. He's basically a Koopa right in front of the Toad House. Thank God for fast travel pipes. Sheesh. How are things, Mario? Going swimmingly, I hope. You're Coover. Coover's a pretty cool name, actually. If I ever own a turtle, I'm gonna name him Coover. I've never owned a turtle. Hey, thanks. You came at a good time. I was just about to send a letter myself. Oh, would you look at this? It's a letter from Musty. The two of us are always thinking along the same lines. He's one of my fishing pals, I tell ya. I'll tell you, if you don't fish, you should. What a hobby. And to think, I was just about to send letters to all my fishing buddies about a trip. Once we have a good place to set up, I'll write a letter back to Musty. So, could you help me send this along for me? Thanks so much. It's to a friend of mine who's always fishing at Toad Town Port. He's easy to find. Thanks again. Another letter to fish mail. Yep, over to the port in Toad Town. Actually, don't leave just yet. I just remembered. There is another person we haven't delivered a letter to, and it's inside the Toad House here. For this Toad, if I can talk to you, you're Morty, correct? The name's Paracary. Yeah, this is Morty. Paracary, what are you doing? A letter for me? Oh, it's for my wife. How sweet. I love her so. Phew, did not mean to skip that. That wife of mine, she's so cute. She makes me crazy. Thanks for bringing me joy. Take this. Where is your wife? Is this a business expense or is this your house? Anyways, back to Toad Town. Sometimes my notes are more comedic than I am, because in my notes I have, back in Toad Town Port, talk to whatever the hell that chubby thing is and give him the letter. Sometimes past me has a sense of humor that I forget. I'm talking about this guy. Stay still, occurs your hide on the hook with you. Twill only her a minute, you blasted little wiggler. Come on, now you hear? I ain't gonna be bait. Leave off, come on now. What is these guys' dialect? Addressed to a person fishing at the port. Ah, this must be you. The name's Paracary, I deliver letters. I believe I have one just for a moment. hang on for a moment. Why did you put it near to my crotch? Yeah, what's this then? Shiver me timbers, word from Coover. Musty said he wrote a letter too. Everyone's got the fishing bug. Time for a fishing trip. You should come along, Mario. Yeah, that reminds me. I got a favor to ask. Could you deliver this to him? Him? Why the Koopa Troopa who asked you to bring this letter to me? Coover's the name. Yar, and take care for the love of fishes. What? I don't understand this guy's dialect. Back to Coover. Back in Koopa Village, we have another letter for you, Coover. Yeah, another letter. Yeesh. This takes a while. Another letter duly delivered. Oh, thanks. Cool. It's from my pal. This must be the answer to my last letter. Thanks for the speedy delivery. Now I can send letters to the whole gang. It'll be great meeting up with all the guys and fishing up a storm. I've already written one. Here, can you take it? It's to Mr. E, who lives in the desert. He'll most likely be hanging out in front of the Toad House. He wears a blue turban. You'll probably notice him right off the bat. Thanks for everything. Letter to Mr. E. Gad? To Dry Outpost. Over in Dry Outpost, we're looking for a blue turbaned toad. That's the exit. Nope. Other way. Where are you, buddy? There you are. I'm getting Mike Wazowski'd by a barrel. Okay. Another letter duly delivered. Gee, thanks. It looks like an order from Koopa Village. My job is delivering things from Dry Outpost. This guy's a great customer. He's always ordering stuff. Hey, by the way, would you do me a favor and deliver this letter next time you're in Toad Town? It's to Miss T. She lives there. She's one of the 3 amazingly beautiful sisters. She's normally chatting with her sisters in front of the dojo. Thanks a lot. Letter. We just got a letter. We know who it's from. To Toad Town. So, for Miss T, we want to go over to the item shop. Is it the one south here? I think it is. No, it's the kids. It's the other item shop. I mean, that Toad mentioning the fishing trip with all his buddies. So much of me really wants to have like a giant trip with all my online buddies because, needless to say, we're thousands of miles apart from each other and we've never met physically once, but I've been friends with those guys for like over a decade at this point. One day maybe. Hey, don't you think it'd been fewer stars in the sky lately? You know, with so few stars, everyone's wishes aren't going to come true. Yeah, totally. You think that Bowser found a way to steal our stars? Oh no, I hope not. I have so many wishes. Mostly I want some cool boots. Please give me some cool, cool boots. Jesus. You have the same boots as everyone else. You're Miss T, named Parakarry. Yeah, enough gossiping. Another letter duly delivered. Who's this from? I don't think I recognize the return address. Oh well, I'm always getting love letters from strangers. I'm super popular. But enough about me. It's so lucky you came just now, Mr. Postman. Will you do me a favor? I want you to deliver this letter to the shop owner at Dry Outpost. I order lots of things from the desert. They have so much good stuff. It's not easy staying this beautiful. It takes work. Will you please deliver this? Thanks. What are you buying from Dry Outpost for your makeup routine? Seriously. Anyways, gotta go to Dry Outpost. Back to Dry Outpost. We want to go to the item shop here. Because we have a letter. Welcome, traveler. No, I don't want to buy. No, I didn't mean to do that. That's fine, I guess. That works. Here's the letter, buddy. Also, I never mentioned these guys' official name. These guys are officially named Mousers. I love them. Oh, thanks. Yeah, this is an order sheet from one of my regulars. Good deal. She's one of my best customers. She orders things all the time. If health and beauty are what you're after, you can't beat desert lemons and limes. What? You can find them in the Oasis. Oh, and if you make a juice with those things, Oh, hang on. Almost forgot. Can you do me a favor? Please deliver this to a letter to a boo named Frankie. Frankie lives in a mansion way out on the far edge of Forever Forest. It may be tough to find him. Thanks. We haven't been there just yet. So, that'll be something for later. Before leaving here, we want to go... Yeah, this pink house. We saw this earlier. this guy you want to keep in mind for later. We talked to him briefly, but just keep in mind for later. With all that, I'm heading back to Toad Town. With everything set and done and a bunch of letter back and forth, I'm gonna end things off here. So, next time on Paper Mario, we've got another random errand to run, and I think it'll be time for a rematch with a certain dojo master. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.